right behind it, following closely, another car from the dawn of motoring. This is the 1902 Rocher 4.5 horsepower. This particular car, valued at just over £70,000. It's an early Paris-built vis-a-vis style car, and this one has contested the London to Brighton rally. The vis-a-vis coachwork designed by Berger&Cie, the coach builders of Bordeaux, and this one is equipped, as you'll see, with a practical head, handy for those occasional wet weather drives, this hood having been fairly recently recovered completely. This is the 1912 Rolls Royce Silver Ghost Cabriolet, originally named the 4050 HP. The name was given to one chassis number 60551 Silver Ghost. It was taken up by 1240, really the stepping stone from W.O. Bentley's involvement as a motor dealer to an outright manufacturer when he got the launch of the 3-litre Bentley underway in 1919. Rolls-Royce and Bentley's story would become inextricably linked in later years. But for the right behind the 1924 Bugatti Type 35B, we've got the 1928 Bentley 4.5. This car, this particular example, was restored in 2007 by William Metcalf and was awarded Best Car at the Bentley Drivers Club National Concourse in the same year. Based on the largest rolling chassis made by Bentley, produced from 1930 to 1932. Only 100 examples were ever built. Intended as a super luxury car for wealthy buyers, the 8-litre was introduced a year into the Great Depression and was the last completely new model by Bentley before the company was placed into receivership and bought by its great rival, Rolls-Royce. But the small car market, however, was growing exponentially as small cars became ever more affordable. Produced by Morris from 1935 to 1948. Its first really huge success with more than 164 sold in total. This military wireless car is the only one known out of 5,500 that were made specifically for military specification and for the British Army, with many of them having been lost at Dunkirk. Killed the military Morrises also saw a name change for the manufacturer of our next Grand Avenue Classic. Here we can see the 1948 Land Rover Series 1 that you see here was one of the very early models. Production began in June 1948 and this particular model was built in September 1948. This particular car, since 1988, has been driven extensively, as well as being used for tow-starting pre-war racing cars at the Goodwood Revival, and it's still, after all these years, proving to be a very reliable vehicle. From a make-do approach to the art of coach building, which is perfectly displayed in our next two cars, both something of a last hurrah for their makers. So here we have the 1947 Delahaye 135M and the 1952 Alfa Romeo 6C Sports Pininfarina.